Hi, my name is Andrew Newberry and I'm the lead program manager here at Alpine Camping Conference Center. You know, people often ask me about Alpine. They'll say, what is Alpine? Well, this is Alpine.
Jesus was God. He was God who came down to us and literally became a person.
If you let unforgiveness stay in your life like Jonah, it will start to affect how you see God.
But you know, I think a better question is, who is Alpine? Let me show you the heart of who we are.
There was a camper named Kyle. He wanted to share his testimony. He shared a lot of heartache and pain in his story, but also a lot of redemption, a lot of hope, and a lot of new life. Afterwards, because of Kyle's boldness, other campers in the cabin wanted to share their testimony as well, and spontaneously shifted to encouraging and affirming each other.
Jared came with his school, and it just seemed like nothing was getting through the entire week. We have the kids fill out a feedback form. When I read that feedback form, it just blew all of our minds. He had actually listened and retained everything that we had taught him that week. And he really appreciated the fact that we as trail leaders pushed him farther than he thought he could go.
So I met this girl in Makawala and we just immediately connected. And she started just telling me a little bit about her testimony and how she was feeling neglected by her family. We're outside of her teepee and she's just crying and she's hugging me and she looks at me and says, "I wish that you were my mother." But it's always just great to know that for like a week that you got to encourage a child and you got to love on them and show them just who God is.
Her name was Emily. We went through a week of cabin discussions and I made sure to have one-on-one conversations with her. When we had our campfire, she stood up in front of everybody and she gave her testimony. And at the end, she decided to announce that she would give her life to Jesus. God was pursuing her and she accepted his love.
My supervisor comes up to me and he says, "You have a unique camper in your teepee this week." He says his father died just before camp started. We go into our teepee talks a few joyous hours later, and his friends, they bring up his dad and they say, "Hey Johnny, I heard about your dad. I heard he died. How are you doing?" And Johnny had something to say and he said, "Guys, I love my dad and I miss my dad, but I know I'm gonna see him again because my dad told me about Jesus. And he said that if I believe in Jesus, I'm going to heaven. And I believe my dad's in heaven and I'm gonna be there with him too." Johnny had a lot to teach me and the other campers. His name's Johnny, and Johnny is Alpine.
Her name is Emily and she is Alpine.
Her name is Sarah and Sarah's Alpine.
His name is Jared, and he is Alpine.
He is Kyle, and he is Alpine.
People tell us all the time they feel like family here. It's because we are a family. We laugh together, we cry together, we rejoice together, we struggle together. But most importantly, we experience a mountaintop encounter with Jesus Christ together. Come be a part of our team, our family. Come help us tell children and whole families about who Jesus is. Come serve with us and witness the transformation that happens during a week and a summer at camp. Because together, we are Alpine.